Good morning to all. Today's a special day spiritually is the 888 portal. There is portal of prosperity, of manifestation, is a portal of height, elevated. It's a portal to elevate our energy, to take ourselves to the next level spiritually, energetically. And that's why I came here to talk about trust and faith are the two keys of enlightenment. During my path that is not finished yet, because we never stop learning and growing and elevating spiritually, but during all of these years that I have grown as a soul, I understood that everything zooms up to trust and faith. Because what happens when we go to the next level spiritually or tune in into a higher frequency of energy, what happens is that we understand that we came here to awaken, to help others to awaken, to give love, to give compassion, to live a life of love, compassion, and charity. You know, those are three columns of spirituality. And we came here to focus on connecting with our soul, or of elevating our consciousness, or taking ourselves to higher levels of consciousness, of energy, so we can help others to do the same thing. So while we are focused on that, spirits are taking care of everything else. And that's why, or what I want to talk about today, and help you all to understand how spirituality actually works with this world, with the material world. Because a lot of people, and that's normal to happen, have the duality of I want to be spiritual, or I do spiritual practices, but I have a duality with my human part, or with the human world. When we elevate our consciousness, when we elevate our energy, we tune into high energy frequencies, to another planes, like we are able to access other dimensions of light, of high energy, because we don't need to go to low energy planes. We are here to upgrade ourselves, not to go under. That's not necessary. So when we understand that what our souls want, what our souls are looking for, is to achieve the goal of acknowledging our soul, of remembering who you are. Because you came here, you forgot that you were a soul, that you came here with a purpose, or you're reincarnating. So you forget everything, all the information behind. You have to learn to find your soul again. It's like you came here and you lost your soul. So you have to learn to connect to your soul again. It's like, okay, let's find our soul. And that's the path of spiritual awakening, or finding your true self, or self-love. There's a lot of names now for that. But essentially what everyone is looking for is actually to remember the connection we have with God. And we remember that through our soul, because our soul is the one that holds all that information and remembers that connection, where we came from, that we came from love, that we came from a very high energy frequency, and we have to keep growing and elevating and perfectioning our soul. And our soul is not It's not going to be perfect by making sacrifices or with all respect to religions, I don't believe in religions. So it's not about salvation or that do follow rules or things like that. No, actually, what our soul grows because our consciousness awakens, because we see the truth, we see beyond society, we see beyond religions, we see beyond the barriers that has been put into our brains to see separation, limitations, to see hate, to see anger. So we go beyond that, we elevate our frequency, and we start to see the truth. We start to see that we are not separated, that all is one, that all is united. There is no separation, that there is no hate, it's just love. And we create all of those negative, low energy things that actually in higher frequency doesn't exist. So when we get to that point that we are awakening, so we start communicating with other spirits. There are so many spirits, because they are souls the same as us. So we start connecting with those souls. We start channeling. They are in a higher dimension, so they can see things that we in this human plane we cannot see. So they start giving us information. They, through us, can help other people. So we are kind of channelers. We are instruments, not because that's not in a bad sense of the word. It's a gift to be an instrument for spirits that are in a higher dimension to communicate through us to help people. That's a gift. That's something I am grateful for, and that allows you to serve. We have elevated our consciousness and our frequency, so we are communicating with the spirits, and there we can see. So there we can comprehend that everything that we want in this human plane we already have it. When you work, when you serve spiritually, as a result or as a reward of you serving, of you elevating, or of you awakening consciousness, what you need, what you truly love, that everything that comes from real true love comes as a gift, and you don't have to worry about it. It doesn't matter if people try to sabotage it, if people you are having it, because a spirit says relax, we are handling and we are fighting your battle, so you can focus on the purpose, on connecting, finding your soul, awaken consciousness. So you don't have to worry with your human life, because we are solving everything in your human life. It takes a lot of faith and a lot of trust to actually surrender to this and understand that, in fact, by you focusing on elevating your energy, awakening consciousness, and helping others to awaken, everything in your human side, in your human world, is being resolved by them. Like if you have debts, you have no idea how you're going to pay the debt, but you are doing, and you keep trusting, and you keep working on yourself, on your soul, and all of a sudden there is something or someone that's pays you for something, or someone that owns you money, you receive it, or someone just offered you help, or you find another income. things like that happen. Things like you didn't have any idea of how you were going to solve something, or how something is going to get into your life, and then spirits give it to you. It's beautiful. It's beautiful how this interaction works, how spirituality works, how you working joyfully on awakening yourself. You are elevating the energetic field, the energetic frequency of others. So you are already helping spirits on their purpose here. You are already serving, you are already co-creating with them. And it's so much the love they have for us that they take care of everything. But it requires trust, it requires faith to surrender, to understand that everything is going to be fine, to not to create your own obstacles by worrying about material things, about outcomes, about how things are going to be. Even in the darkest moment, when you don't see the way out, they manage to put everything in order. They manage to arrange everything for you. Because the love and the force of spirits of light is so huge, it's so benevolent, that the human mind can understand that. If we don't see results the other day, if we don't see the manifestation, we say like, I am praying and I am visualizing and I am doing this and I don't see anything and you are doubting. All of that, every time you doubt, every time you worried, every time you put yourself down because you don't see things manifesting, or you don't see things working out as you want them to work out, you are pulling back your energy down. People do so many things to elevate their energy, when actually you don't have to do so many things, because energy is for you to. That's why people meditate, because in meditation you calm your mind, so you stop worrying, you stop thinking, and your energy rise up, because you are taking away all of this weight to your energy field, so your energy just start growing and like uplifting. That's the same thing. It's very easy to uplift your energy, because you do that with your mind, with your emotions. So if you feel worried, you start to feel down, you start to feel overwhelmed, so your energy start going down and down and down and down. You lower your energy. And with this today, that there is this portal open, everyone that has been working on their spirituality will feel a shifting, because that door is open for your personal healing, for your happiness. That is a door that you have worked for. Now it's open and it's asking you to cross that door, so you won't be the same, because you have more channels open. You are more aligned with your soul. You are more aligned with the spirit, so they are communicating with you better. Like, you can understand them better. You are receiving more messages. You are seeing more things. You are seeing more synchronicities, because you are crossing the door. And today is a good day to acknowledge that you are elevating, you are getting closer to your soul, you are tuning in to the frequency of your soul. That is a very high frequency. So now you have the consciousness that you have to live your life according to this upgrading. You are now able to access not only this plane, but also another dimensions. So you are called now to take care of your energy, to don't step back on that door, because that door is open, and today is the day for you to jump in, to surrender, to the leap of faith. Now is the moment to cross that door, to acknowledge that fear, doubt, that guilt is just slowing you down, is just an obstacle for you to cross the door of personal healing and happiness. Today I will invite you to spend the day practicing to elevate your energy on thinking positive, on stopping that monkey mind. Try to have your mind still. The more still is your mind, the more messages you will receive. Stop thinking about if you have to pay the credit card. If you have to pay it, you just write it down and you forget about that. Because thinking about that over and over and over again is cluttering your mind and is not allowing you to go through that door. You are not allowing your energy to grow, to uplift, to rise. Take a deep breath, and I want you to visualize yourself as the new person you are. You are now co-creating with God, and the Spirit wants to help you. I want you to visualize yourself crossing that door. There is so much light coming through that door. There is a rainbow. There is golden light everywhere. It's a beautiful place. And there you count on all the help from spirits. Now you are at the door of that high energy gate. And there is Archangel Michael waiting for you on that door to help you cross, to help you open that dimension for you. And I want you to give to Archangel Michael your problems here, your human problems. I want you to surrender your problems to Archangel Michael and to trust that he's already taking care of them. And all you have to do now is to stay on that dimension. Your body is here in this human plane. You are conscious that you are also a human, but you know that your soul is now in a higher dimension. You are not vibrating anymore as a low frequency. So you are now manifesting abundance, love, healing, prosperity. Health is much easier for you to manifest now because you are surrendering that to Archangel Michael, or if you have another archangel of your preference or another spirit, you can do this with them. Archangel Michael is my spiritual dad, my guide, the one I channel. So everything I get, mostly I receive it from Archangel Michael. Everything you want is already yours. See it. You can see it on that plane. You are now standing on a higher dimension, and you can see that everything that you want is already yours. As long as it comes with love from the heart, not from the ego, not from a low energy, because it's not possible to have something as grief, as anger, as envy, on a higher dimension is impossible. See there what they are showing you, what they are showing you that they are giving you in your human life. You are now a completely different person. You are now connected to the energy of God, and everything that surrounds you is love, compassion, is beauty, is happiness, is joy, and is peaceful. Nothing that is happening in the human side, in your human life, can disturb you now, because you know that everything is being taken care by your soul that is in a higher dimension, and by archangels, angels, and spirits that are with you and that are co-creating with you. And for them, that you have taken this step, this path, and you have dedicated yourself to uplift your energy, to awaken, to raise your consciousness. This is a true gift for them. They are happy and they want to reward you. There is justice coming into your life. Take a deep breath and remember every day that you are now part of a higher dimension, and that you have to keep elevating your energy frequency with love, with compassion, with charity. That you are an instrument to awaken consciousness, to help others to see the truth. And that this is a never-ending process, and we're always growing. When you are ready, you can open your eyes. Take a deep breath and welcome to this new dimension, to this new life, to this new you, fulfilled of peace, of abundance, health, prosperity, and most of all, full of love. Have a wonderful day.